You can still hear the harassment in the background. It doesn't stop. So now Bully Hunter 77 is looking for the harasser.
You join them and you actually target them and you kill them instead. And then say something misogynistic to them. Say that, you stupid f***ing Latinx, non-binary, vegan, ADHD, digital creator, producer, host, Twitch streamer. Anyway, the reason we're here today is because we're going to be talking about this. So first of all, let us begin here, okay? So for those of you that don't know, this is a kind of Gamergate era thing, I guess. But this isn't the first time that we've had discourse about toxic comments in games, okay? So obviously the first era of Gamergate, one of the kind of things of that was this idea of women being allowed more into the gaming space, right? And then obviously as women came into the gaming space, guys were like making misogynistic comments and stuff, right? Like obviously guys talking to guys just talk shit on them in whatever way they think is going to hurt them. And then with a woman, it's, you're a woman, get in the kitchen, da-da-da-da-da, right? And some women didn't like this, and the response was to come up with this thing called bully hunters. So let's play the trailer, first of all, and we'll see where we stand.
Get the f back in the kitchen and take your goddamn hands off of fucking video games. Because you're a fat fucking whore.
After I kill you, I'm gonna be a necro and rape your body.
So yeah, over 21 million female gamers have reported sexual harassment in game. Wait, by sexual harassment, do they mean comments about sex and stuff? Because if I had a fucking quid for every time some dude's told me to suck his dick in a video game or some shit, I don't know. Is that what we're talking about, those kind of comments? Can you really sexually harass someone in a game?
As soon as they know you're a girl, they're just waiting for you to like screw up.
I am a bit scared sometimes to just kind of go on by myself.
There are times where I've had to just quit a game. Like in the middle of a match, I'm like, I can't do this.
I'm kind of terrified of what I'm gonna have to face, really.
Stupid bitch.
If you think harassment is just part of the game, we know who you are. We know what you play. And we are coming for you. This is not a game.
So this was the trailer for Bully Hunters. Oh my god, dude. This is the trailer for Bully Hunters, okay? And it was in the midst of like Gamergate that this came out, I think. The first Gamergate thing. And obviously it got mocked heavily. And people were like, what the fuck is this? This is fucking gay. Anyway, you see there they advertised the live stream, right? So here it is, the full stream. And I think when we start to watch it, you'll see why. But this also was the source of heavy mockery. And yeah, you'll see as we get into it, okay? So we go, Bully Hunters, this is not a game. Just a kind of intro screen. Ooh. Okay. Bit of music. So let's get into it and see what it is. Here we go. Oh. Over 63% of female gamers are harassed, threatened, and verbally abused in game. It's 100% of male gamers.
Shut up, I hope you get raped. I will literally beat your fucking head in.
Oh, we're getting this again.
This ends in 3, 2.
Welcome everyone, we're here at Ignite Gaming Lounge. I'm Natalie Casanova, also known as Zombie Unicorn. I'm a Twitch streamer and longtime gamer, having worked in the industry for over 6 years. I'm really excited to be here today for the first ever Bully Hunters Live. This issue is a serious one, and it's really near and dear to my heart. Making gaming a more safe and special place for everyone, a more welcoming place for all. So.
Oh no, she's not, you've got the cards, no! It's so awkward already. Oh no. Look, she's looking down at the She's not natural at this. Oh my god,
You're watching
dude!
this. You probably already know what's going on.
Oh,
You've
it's
probably
so
seen our videos all
bad.
over the internet. Or maybe you've experienced this yourself. Sexual harassment in gaming. Over 21 million female gamers have experienced harassment, sex taunts, or threats in-game. Millions of gamers, female gamers and gamers alike, have experienced trying to hide their gender online to just avoid targeted harassment. And 36% of female gamers have literally stopped playing a game or stopped playing games altogether because of this. This ends now. You can find all the sources for these statistics on bullyhunters.org. Now, I'm going to explain to you what we're doing.
Do you know what the other problem with it as well? You need like a little bit of light music playing as well. You need some sort of music thing going on too, because just the it's every little thing is heard so clearly because there's no background noise, dude. And clearly, like, she's very nervous. I don't know, like, God, she's not built for this. The production level is pretty insane for how retarded it is. But then I think there was like connections. I think SteelSeries did a headset for this and stuff, right? Like there were actual companies that were involved in this in some way.
Today and who's involved. Basically, we're introducing a new tool that's going to be available globally to help end in-game harassment by connecting victims of in-game harassment with skilled gamers who want to help in real time. Over here, we have our casual gamers.
Do you know what's funny about this? There is actually services now that exist that connect you with like professional gamers, but it's like to help you get better at the game, right? A man probably came up with that, right? But it's like in this, it's like, oh, we want to have professional gamers to stop mean comments coming our way, whereas actual gamers are like, can I connect with someone that can actually help improve my game? You know? Because that's what matters, right? Making yourself better at the game. Not this stupid, retarded, oh, I'm getting called mean names in a fucking game lobby.
These gamers represent you and I. They're just doing what they love to do. They're right now playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive, otherwise known as CSGO. They're playing in various game servers all across the internet. And now, over here, we have some completely different gamers, not connected into the casual gamers whatsoever in any way. These are the bully hunters. They're pro elite gamers who would like to use their skills in gaming to help in-game harassment, end in-game harassment, and make it a more respectable, welcoming place for everyone.
Yes, of course, people are saying in chat, but one of the biggest issues with this is, and this has continued on as well, you can't just join a random lobby, particularly a ranked lobby. You can join a custom lobby or something like that maybe, but if you're playing at like a high level, where it tends to be more the trash talk is, you can't just randomly join the game. It's impossible because it's all matchmaked and stuff, right? Stylo, you keep making comments about the size of this person. What is that about, mate?
So, how does this all work? First, let me introduce you to my co-host, our co-host, Tien Tran. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Tien Tran. I too love gaming, but I am not involved in the gaming industry in any way. I represent the everyday casual gamer, and I'm going to help make some of today's show a little easier to understand for the non-gaming viewer. Here's a top-level explanation for what may happen. While our casual gamers are playing, they may experience harassment. When that happens, we'll be alerted. They'll also call on a bully hunter. A bully hunter will jump into their game and take on harassment head on. They'll hunt down and take out the perpetrator. You heard that correctly. Bully hunters will get these harassers where it hurts them the most, by beating bullies at their own game. Will it happen tonight while you are watching? We don't know, but odds are yes, since it's already happened several times in the past 4 hours.
That's right. We've been here for the past 4 hours recording everything. Let's show you something that happened a little bit earlier today.
Okay, control room, can you bring up that footage, please, and hit play? Okay, we are looking at the play from our casual gamer, the Rose Thorn. Let's watch what happens. Take a look.
You don't know how to play the fucking game properly. All that, you still suck. I guess girls just suck at video games in general. Stupid whore.
This is a type of
Oh, no.
harassment that over 21 million female gamers have experienced. It was at this moment when we saw that it was not just trash talking, it was straight up harassment. So that's when the Rose Thorn, our casual gamer, decided to call on one of our bully hunters. What the Rose Thorn did in this case was use our new tool on her mobile device. We'll show you later how our tool works. But let's see what happens now. So the bully hunter has now been alerted and should be joining the game soon.
How?
Okay, pause right there. Now zoom in to the bottom left corner. It says our bully hunter has just entered the game. See, bully hunter 77 has joined the game. Now our victim, the Rose Thorn, and our bully hunter can communicate with one another.
Oh my God,
Let's take a
dude.
look at how that plays out. Now let's zoom out and roll the footage, please.
Welcome to Chud Nation.
Dying in chat, thank you for the sub.
And there it is. Pause right there again, please. Now our
Oh
bully
my
hunter has
God,
asked the Rose
dude.
Thorn live
Name the
in
bully.
game who is harassing her. And our victim then immediately replied. Let's zoom in again on the bottom left-hand corner. Now you see there, the tool connected these two.
Oh my God,
a victim
dude.
with a bully hunter. Okay, so now bully hunter 77 knows the name of the harasser and she is ready to take action. Now we are going to switch over to bully hunter 77's screen to watch the hunt. Cut to that feed, please, and play it. So we are watching our bully hunter. She knows who the harasser is and she is on the hunt. You can still hear the harassment in the background. It doesn't stop. So now bully hunter 77 is looking for the harasser. And it looks like she's going to use her knife, folks. And there it is, just pause right there. Let's back up and see that again. A brilliant knife move, very difficult. And look right there, see in the lower left-hand corner, let's pause that and zoom into that. Our bully hunter left the calling card message to the harasser. Harassment is not a game. bullyhunters.org.
So yeah, obviously if you couldn't predict by now, that was all fake. That was all bullshit. That was all put on. And it was even proven to the point where I think there was a drop-down menu and it showed that the name was shared between the same account. One account of multiple different names. Yeah, I don't know Counter-Strike, but yeah, people are saying it's a different map. And also just the fact that what did we even witness there? Oh, she went and stabbed the guy in the back. Okay, why would that make the guy like want to stop? Like, dude, what have you done to the guy to actually do anything? Yeah, you've died once, point proven and bullying averted.
Now that's what this is all about. Removing harassment from gaming. Harassment has no place here. So as you witnessed in this situation from this morning,
What was the
our
clapping
casual
for,
gamer, the
dude?
Rose Thorn, used the Bully Hunter tool to call on a bully hunter. And you can find the tool at bullyhunters.org. And again, it's a tool available to everyone around the globe that we provide as a group of pro gamers. SteelSeries, Vertigear, Now, CyberPower PC, and Diverse Gaming Coalition, to name just a few. This tool connects victims of harassment with highly skilled gamers in real time, whether you're male or female. We are looking for people who want to fight against injustice and harassment. Now let's take a look at the website right now and explain exactly how it works. Load the website, please. Now, as you can see on bullyhunters.org, you can call a bully hunter or become a bully hunter. The Rose Thorn, our casual gamer in the hunt you just witnessed, used the mobile version of this website and tapped Call a Bully Hunter. Now let's use a situation between the Rose Thorn and Bully Hunter 77 to explain to everyone how the tool works.
God, this reminds me of the kind of pictures that you see on Dragon's
How do I
Den.
make money off depressed people?
This is gayer than 8 dudes blowing 9 dudes.
Thank you for the $5. It's like there's pictures that you see on Dragon's Den that are just like, it's such a shit idea, right? Like, I remember one, and it was a guy who went in and he said, okay, I've got this idea for a thing. It's a phone line. It's called The Knowledge, and you phone it, and if you're stuck in London and you're lost, you can call a black cab driver, and they'll tell you where to go. And obviously this was before, you know, sat-navs and stuff were like a massive thing. Quite like, they weren't on your phone back then, right? And they tried to use it, and it didn't work properly. And they were all like, yeah, this fucking sucks. This is a shit idea, basically. It's like that. It's like, you can just imagine Dragon's Den or something, look at this, or fucking Shark Tank, and being like, yeah, this is stupid. Like, How does it work? Where do I make my money? This makes no sense. How does the mechanism of it work? Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, you faked it. Okay, good one. Leftists will look at shit like this and say that center-right YouTubers were the problem back in 2016.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Yep.
But how do I make money off depressed people?
South Park lampooned these people so bad.
Oh.
They called it
Thank you
bullybusters.
for the $5. I'm getting fucking Google. Stop. Stop it.
Now let's see that. So what the Rose Thorn had done was gone to our website and select Call a Bully Hunter. As you can see, there is an army of bully hunters who have unique names and ratings.
Oh
She
my
then
God,
logged on
dude.
through her Steam account. And we'll switch to that right now. And once she was done, it took her to a screen where she could select Locate a Hunter. She was then matched with Bully Hunter 77, who added her on Steam. You see, it says Bully Hunter 77 will send you a friend invite. This screen then reminded her to invite the Bully Hunter to the game.
As if you're going to want to do this in the mid. Why would you not just leave? Why, if you're really that bothered about this trash talking, you would go through all of this rigmarole rather than just fucking leaving the game. It was all bullshit. This was all faked. It was all made up. This didn't really happen like this.
And after the hunt, she could add a rating
that's
based on
wonderful.
her
But
experience.
how do I make
Because along with
money
becoming a
off
bully
depressed
hunter
people?
comes the
Couldn't the other
responsibility.
players just all gang up on the bully hunter when they see them join?
Yes, true, exactly.
Okay, that's
Correct.
wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
We don't like bullies. Something you don't seem to see eye to
Yes.
eye with us on.
Mama Max, yes, thank you very much for the 50 sec. Mama Max launching pedophile hunters. A Rose Thorn contacted their pedophile hunter, and there it is. Pedophile hunter 77 has joined the Discord server and is currently insulting the pedo. Oh my God.
Ability
Man.
of acting appropriately. And that's what this does. It makes sure that this powerful tool is used for the right reasons. Now, if you are a victim of in-game harassment, and we know there are millions of you out there, there is a
Also, couldn't you just use this to call up to bully some random person that doesn't deserve it? Could you not just use it and be like, oh yeah, this guy, like basically a really good player that's not being mean or anything, he's just a really good player, and be like, yeah, this guy's really beating us, can you get him? And then you just turn up and fucking this random guy's like, what the fuck? I didn't do anything. What do you mean? Such a stupid idea, man.
solution now. Don't stop gaming. Don't stop doing what you love.
You're getting
Don't
free
stop
carry.
playing. Act. Raise your hand. Use our tool. Please. We're here to help. So now let's go through how Bully Hunter 77 used our tool to become a bully hunter and help the Rose Thorn. And this is for all of you watching, all the gamers with some skill, all of you that think harassment is not okay, just as we think it's not okay. Here is what you can do. Now let's see that. So what Bully Hunter 77 did was click Become a Bully Hunter. Then she logged in with her Steam account. The Bully Hunters tool will qualify you according to your kill ratio, hours played, and reports within
Oh my God. Congratulations, you qualify as a hunter. To continue, please read and accept the Hunter's Credo. This is so goofy, dude. Also, why would it be out? Maybe you're shit. Maybe you played for hours and you're shit at the game. This is not a game. Not to the victims, not to the harassers, and not to us. We take our responsibility as hunters seriously and use our skills and influence for the good of the gaming community. As hunters, we stand up to in-game harassment and verbal abuse without ourselves exhibiting these behaviours. We do not fight bullying with bullying. We do not use toxic language or threats to make our point. We simply employ our gaming skill to disrupt the behaviour as it happens. We do not grief or harass any player, regardless of their behaviour. The extent of our duty within the game is to kill the harasser's avatar and convey the message that harassment will no longer be tolerated. We defy conventional wisdom, but we do not break the rules of gameplay. We stand up to toxic behaviour at all times, not just while hunting, by reacting to it, reporting it, and encourage others to do the same. We eliminate bullies in games, but we know that the long-term sustainable elimination of bullying will come from a community who no longer tolerates it. Trust a woman to come up with a concept that doesn't actually take into account how gaming works, eh? Fucking hell, dude.
CSGO, but don't think this means you need to be a pro. If you game, whether you are pro or casual, male or female, there's a place for you. So if you qualify, you will be asked to accept the Bully Hunters Code of Conduct, which ensures that every gamer understands the responsibility that comes with becoming a bully hunter. In this example, she decided to accept the code of conduct and was immediately given a new identity, Bully Hunter 77. At this point, Bully Hunters can officially new identity.
Please use this handle as your screen name in Steam while hunting. So you've got to change your... Dude. Each time you shoot at a bullying game, this statement will go into the Steam chat. Wait a second, though. It didn't go into Steam chat. It went into the game chat. Let your friends know you are a bully hunter. I just registered to be a bully hunter in fighting game harassment. Join me at bullyhunters.org. Fucking hell. We also use a rating and reporting system so that we can take action against anyone behaving badly or misusing the platform. Also, wait. Couldn't you just, like, become a bully hunter? You can have enough hours in a game. You could become a bully hunter, but then you could, like, you could have it where someone calls you and you just team kill them. You join them and you actually target them and you kill them instead. And then say something misogynistic to them. Say that, you stupid fucking whore. Rape, 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 rape. Just totally, like, not thinking anything through with this. You just can't have this kind of system. It doesn't work. It's totally retarded.
Bully Hunter 77. At this point, Bully Hunters can officially be called upon at any time. All Bully Hunter 77 did was add the Rose Thorn on Steam and then accept her invite to join the game. Once the hunt is complete...
Wait, what?
And then accept her invite to join...
Alright, connect through Steam. Add bbuster825 to your Steam friend list. So none of this is automated either. You've got to actually go and manually add them. Why would anyone want to do this? This is like fucking insufferable. Unless you're getting paid, I guess. Fucking hell, man. Jesus Christ, what an absolute nightmare.
Join the game. Once the hunt is complete, a bully hunter can verify whether the hunt was completed and whether the request was valid. This ensures that people don't take advantage of this powerful bully hunter tool.
All right, welcome back. If you're just joining us now, this is the first Bully Hunters Live. This is a big issue. To tell us more, we have two guests here, Kevin Lanham and Dr. Alexandra Solomon. Kevin Lanham is
I sent you Bully Hunter's #1 target.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah. Shut up, bitch. Yeah. I'll fucking throw an elbow in your face.
I don't even know where the sights are at. Whoa.
One enemy remaining.
Whoa. Wow. Let's go. Wow, I did so much for that. Dude, what? Why would... Why do they do that?
I don't know.
Hey, I'm new. I'm new to this game. Did you hear that?
I heard that, yeah. I'm gonna wall up.
This is Nick Prentice playing the game, isn't it?
No.
No, I'm good. No, I'm good, actually.
Before what?
Oh, okay.
What did she say?
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
What the fuck did you just say to my friend? He should leave the game?
Yeah, I don't take advice from women, actually.
But how do I make
Thank you for the $5.
Yeah, and
Yeah, shut up, you stupid bitch.
I disavow.
You have the toxic chatting.
Have you ever left your mom's basement?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave my mom's basement to fucking slap you in the mouth, you stupid bitch.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah. Shut up, bitch. Yeah. I'll fucking throw an elbow in your face, bitch. Yeah, I will. You're probably ugly. You're ugly and you're gay and we hate you.
She sounds ugly.
Yeah, dummy.
Yeah, you sound ugly.
Kick your ass.
Yes, it is Nick Prentice, yes.
Kick your ass.
Do you guys watch Jason
Yeah, you're coping and seething.
Yeah, you're actually right.
What are you saying?
Oh, sorry. I forgot you guys don't understand how women talk.
What?
Dude, here's the problem, right? Games like this, where you die and then you watch someone else's gameplay, is the absolute optimum arena for toxicity. It is literally the worst, right? Because someone will just watch your gameplay and like comment and everything they do to put you off and fuck with you and shit like that, right? It's the worst venue if you don't like toxicity, right? Because with like a Call of Duty match, generally speaking, you can kind of play and no one's going to pay that much attention unless you're doing really badly. But with this, they're literally watching your every move. I fucking love it, yeah. Well, I've spoken about this before, but I played Gears of War, which was that. It was, round based and one life. So yeah, people would just watch you play. And like sometimes you'd clutch up, you get like a 1v3 or 1v4, and it would be like based. But then obviously other times you'd just get absolutely crushed, or you'd fuck something up, or you'd get 1v4, you'd be on the other side of it, and people would just like fucking mock you. Fucking up a 1v1 or something. Yeah, with COD, you're looking at the scoreboard. With this, you can see their every move. Oh, man. Dude. Take me back. Take me back. Take me back to the good old days.
A licensed clinical professional counselor who specializes in working with gamers. He's a graduate of Northwestern University and has a thriving clinical practice in Chicago. And Dr. Alexandra Solomon is a professor in the Department of Psychology at Northwestern University, a licensed clinical psychologist at the Family Institute at Northwestern University, and the author of Loving Bravely, 20 Lessons of Self-Discovery to Help You Get the Love You Want. Thank you both for joining us here at this live event. Real quick,
Dr. K,
as they're giving
White
us more
Dr.
insight
K.
about this issue, we invite every one of you watching online to comment below with questions you might have. So, Mr. Lanham and Dr. Solomon, tell us about the issue and what impact it could have on women.
Well, first, Natalie, thank you so much for having Dr. Solomon and me here. I mean, this is an important issue, and all gamers know about this, but so many people who don't game have no idea. It's the targeted, repeated bullying.
No, has this guy got a speech impediment? No way, dude.
Of female gamers. It creates a hostile online environment for women where they don't want to game, they're discouraged from becoming gamers, and most importantly, it has an impact on them offline.
Oh
the
no.
thing is that gamers put so much into their online community. They invest their time, their energy, and even though the game is virtual, the interactions are totally real. You're talking with a real person. And just like your real life interactions, when they're positive, when they help you gain confidence, you take that with you offline. But when you're subjected to harassment, to abusive language, you feel insecure, you lose confidence, and you take that with you into your other relationships as well. And that's why we're trying to end this today.
Yeah, and the thing we know...
Yeah, I mean, it's a double-edged sword. Yeah, being a woman, you will never, as a man, go into a game and be a man and get, like, protected or get simps and stuff like that, right? Whereas a woman, yeah, you do get a bit of a rougher ride of it with the gender comments and stuff, certainly. But, like, I mean, trash talk is trash talk at the end of the day. But then you also get some guys that are, like, simps and they'll, like, protect you and defend you. Like, I remember, for example, playing rounds where, like, there'd be a woman on the other team and they'd have like 3 simps with them, defending them and, like, helping them and stuff, I actually used to play with someone who ended up marrying. I wish I could, it would be completely inappropriate and I wouldn't do it, right? But, yeah, I remember there was a dude who I used to play with years ago who ended up marrying the girl, one of the gaming girls. And let's just say that, ooh, that wasn't quite what was cracked up to be, okay? I wish I could show you pictures. It would be heavily inappropriate, but yeah. Pretty rough.
whether it's online or face-to-face sexual harassment, is the impact on the person who's being harassed, is that sense of diminishment, feeling less than, and that flood of shame
still together
and
now.
fear and terror, quite frankly. And so what we're doing tonight, what this initiative is all about, is figuring out how can we work together, men and women both, working together to move from a culture of harassment to a culture of inclusion, where really the intention of being in a gaming world is that like sort of the thrill of competition and that experience of
I mean, to be honest with you, you know, I wish I could show you how fat my mate's wife is. I've not spoken to him for years. I think we're still on Facebook or something. But anyway, I actually, I support the right of gamers to be misogynistic towards women, but I generally just treat them like anyone else. If they're decent, they're decent. If they're shit, they're shit. You know, I don't have a kind of like differentiation on that. I'm equal opportunities. I'll shout at a fucking bitch or a dickhead regardless. Do you know what I mean? I don't care. It's like whatever. If you're good, you're good. If you're shit, you're shit. But I think people should be able to trash talk along whatever lines they want. And if a woman gets shit for being a woman, so fucking be it, right? Guys have to hear unpleasant fucking things and unpleasant shit too. That's the issue. Is the fact trying to strip it out and make it so you can't say it. That's the problem, you know? But yeah.
Of mastery and getting better than you were the day before and creating a community. And so we really need to bring this from the shadows into the center of the room and really call it what it is and figure out how do we work together to move from a culture of harassment to a culture of inclusion.
It's really interesting. I love hearing you guys talk about it. It's amazing. What can you guys tell us about why sexism and harassment persists in the gaming world?
Well, harassment happens everywhere, and right now more and more women are actually coming forward, which is a huge change. But there are some things that make the online environment different. First, gamers keep their identity hidden, right? People say and do things online that they only think about in real life. And for that reason, they actually don't feel the consequence of their words or of their actions.
Good! That is a good thing. Correct. Yes. You should be able to blow off steam anonymously and not get in trouble for that. Correct. Why? I mean, that guy that was made that fucking rape comment, the Aussie guy, they were talking about contacting the police on him. You know? Look up Zombie Unicorn's Twitter account. Why? What am I going to find?
Right. Also, you don't get feedback from the person that you're harassing. If I were to say something horrible to you, I would see your face and I would feel terrible, right? Empathy is more difficult online for that reason. You know, second, women are often viewed as sexual objects online. I mean, games are really...
Is this them?
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Harassment is not a game.
Harassment is not a game. Bullyhunters.org. Thank you, Bullyhunter77 for the 420. Latinx, non-binary, vegan, ADHD, digital creator, producer, host, Twitch streamer. Don't scroll down. There's nothing here. But that is them. Oh! Yo! Oh!
catering towards men's fantasies of being dominant, in control, and it's not really taking in the female perspective. And when the game is really playing up these ideas, it also flows into the communication between gamers and these female gamers.
And building off that, none of this happens in a bubble, right? So we live and have lived for thousands of years in a patriarchal culture, which means we've had spaces that have been able to be male-dominated spaces where men have set the terms and created the community. And that's what the online gaming world has been. And so what you see with the movement and the bringing in of female gamers is the same kind of pushback that other communities have experienced. You think about politics or sports.
There would have been no pushback and no issue if women had just fucking got involved and just participated at the same level as a man and taken the shit and stuff like that. I mean, there would have been some pushback. But it's the fact, it's the change. It's the change that was enforced on the space to make everyone feel welcome. Yes. The pussification of gaming. Yes, exactly. Like I said, all of these fucking rules and regulations, these code of conducts that you've got to follow. With a moment left of Trans Day of Visibility, I want to remind you all that non-binary folks, like myself, don't owe anyone androgyny. Regardless of my outward presentation, I'm not a woman or a man. What? What? You are a woman. You are a fucking woman. I can see it clearly. What the fuck, dude? The classic non-binary. I don't owe you androgyny. Well, you do if you want me to think of you in a different way. Like if you look like if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, I'm gonna call it a fucking duck, bro.
Sports or the fields of science and math, those female trailblazers have faced that pushback. And what we're seeing is just the online manifestation of what happens when you take something old and transform it into something new. And that's what's happening now, is there's a sea change that really ultimately benefits everybody. We know that when there's more diversity in our lives, when we have community with people who are different from us in terms of age, gender, sexual orientation, race, ethnicity, all of that diversity brings with it different kinds of skill sets, strategic approaches. There's benefits and wisdom from all of those differences. And the problem is in a patriarchy, it ends up feeling like this. Like if I give up my power, if I open up my space, I lose something. But the neat thing is inclusion is not pie, right? It's not like more for you means less for me. It's not how it works.
Well, how it does work is well. The thing is, I do think it's linked to women. I do. I think that ever since women have gotten involved, we've got more of these fucking code of conducts. Like, there's been black gamers. There's been black gamers forever, okay? And, yeah, there's been a little bit of, like, taking away the N-word or something maybe. But generally speaking, that's not really caused us to... It feels like since women have got involved, that's when we've got all these fucking code of conducts and shit like that. Oh, make sure you're nice to everyone, please. Otherwise, the women might get upset. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what you can connect it to. But, it's very clearly that these companies want to make it as palatable for as everyone as possible. So that's why they put in place these rules. But yeah. Name one woman who plays video games that isn't fat and or a Valorant Minecraft streamer.
So do you think this is a big reason why men act out towards women?
I do. I mean, when you think that, the research on sort of what we do as a culture around how we raise our boys, the messages start very early and they're very powerful. By age 3, parents are touching their boys less, making less eye contact with them, and really training and indoctrinating them that tender feelings, that emotions.
Bro, they're doing all this analysis on fucking men. They're doing all this weirdo analysis on fucking men and what men are all about, dude. We're talking about men need therapy. Men need to go to therapy, actually. Yeah? Calling each other slurs and fucking saying crazy shit about women was our therapy, and now you've taken it away from us, for fuck's sake.
Emotion, that empathy.
Like, it's just so obvious, isn't it, right? It's so obvious that men's therapy is going and playing a video game, talking a bunch of shit and letting off some steam. Okay? That was our therapy and that's gone now. And now you're saying, oh, go see a therapist. Go and speak to a woman, pay her $150 an hour and tell her about your problems. That's actually the way that you need to look after yourself. No! No, I want to jump on a fucking game and talk my shit and have shit talk back to me and have some fun.
Equals weakness. So I think about my daughter came home from school as a second grader, and in gym class she had scored a goal, and the goalie was a boy, and she heard a teammate say to the boy, "Dude, you just got scored on by a girl." And she came home and told me the story, and she was confused. Like, she knew something didn't feel right. She was sort of the butt of a joke of some kind, but in her mind it didn't add up. Like, she was an athlete.
We need one of these, but instead of hunting bullies, you just phone in a pro when you have a dude on the enemy team playing with his girlfriend to beat the shit out of and emasculate him in front of his girl. Dude, what the fuck, dude? Okay, that was DK's message. He apparently, probably because it says beat the shit out of, it's probably a violent set filter.
She knew her stuff, she scored. And so it was kind of that early lesson, and really powerful for me as a mom to see that by age 7, boys are taught to fear losing, and they're taught especially to fear losing to a girl. And so when that's been the conditioning again and again and again of don't be like a girl, don't cry, don't show weakness, it's no surprise that the response to balance that out is rage, intimidation, and misuse of power.
We're talking about dudes in a video game talking shit, bro. They're acting like we're out here raping bitches. The rapes don't go beyond the jokes, okay? No one is getting fucking raped over a video game. Jesus Christ. Also, I feel like there's a complete, like, you know, I'm a very big believer in product of environment and shit, but there is some element beyond that, right? Like, aren't males generally, like, there's a level of competitiveness and stuff that exists out of a biology, not just put into us, right? The neonatal psychology talk, yeah. Fucking hell, dude. Yeah, the testosterone and shit, right?
I understand this is having an impact on women in multiple ways, including outside of gaming. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
I think it really fits with this cultural moment that we're in, with the Me Too movement and the Time's Up movement, that we are at this really important moment of time, really a sea change, where we're saying that where women, victims, marginalized communities of all kind, are saying no more. No more suffering in silence. No more buying the story that I have to be isolated, silent, ashamed of myself.
Like watching this, back then when this was out, these charters that you have to agree to now, okay, were not a thing. You could still talk. When did this happen? 2018, right? I'm pretty sure it wasn't a thing back then. But I reckon this was probably the start of it. I reckon there's a through line from what we have now back to whatever the fuck this trash is, okay? But this that I'm about to show you, which I'm trying to find, was not a thing back then. But now it is.
And so as victims and marginalized communities come forward and say, this is the truth, this is my experience, it invites those with power, here, men, to partner, to become allies, to become advocates, to really show powerful leadership.
Yes, this. Code of conduct. As if you're at fucking work. Yeah, obviously if you're at work, you have a code of conduct, you have to agree. You can't just be a fucking obnoxious at work and you're going to get called in and told off if you say something crazy. But what, in your spare time and a hobby, you need to sign up to a code of conduct now. COD is trash anyway. Doesn't matter. All games have got this. Every single online game has got some variation of this now, right? It is prevalent at this stage. I remember a few years ago getting my Xbox messaging services restricted because I said something mean to someone in a video. I can't remember what I said. I think I said someone in a message said you're a fucking retard, you suck or something. And I got fucking restricted. We do not tolerate bullying or harassment, including derogatory comments based on race, gender, identity or expression, sexual orientation, age, culture, mental or physical country of origin. All members of our community should be treated with dignity and respect. You should treat people with dignity and respect. And you cannot play unless you acknowledge this, and if you break it, you'll get fucked. Treat other players with respect. Our community is diverse. Everyone should feel like they belong. The Summoner's Code, a guide to player conduct in League of Legends. Don't rage, blame, or tear people down. We've all had tough games where we fell behind, got camped super hard, or missed an easy smite, only to get flamed in chat. Avoid making others feel the same way and report the ones that do. Every single online game, there's one of these now. Never feed intentionally. Oh, I didn't know about that. I've heard about this now. Seeking revenge on your own team by intentionally feeding and helping the opposing team does not promote fair play. Lead the way for newbies. Be helpful. Fucking hell, dude. Sucks. Be nice to a jungler when he misses smite on a 45-minute Baron. No, I don't think I will. DK, I've got no idea what you said, but it sounds funny. Okay? New League players probably know what that means, right?
Which is calling other men forward and saying, we can do this better, we have to do this better.
Yeah. Mr. Lanham, how do you think men, like male gamers, can get involved in ending this kind of behavior?
Well, clearly it is great seeing these elite female gamers come together today. Like, they are awesome, right? But I think men also have an...
We got to stand up against the slippery slope BS. I think it's too late. Do you not think gamers should learn good behavior and etiquette? No. I think gamers are... It's a crazy concept. I think if you are doing your own personal time activity that you want to do, I think you should be able to engage in that however the fuck you want. I think if you want to be nice, be nice. But then if you come up against a player that's a dickhead, mute them. Okay? If you come up against someone that's obnoxious, mute them and just enjoy your experience being nice to each other. Or if you want to be nice and play a solid game, go and get a stack and fucking play as a stack. And then you don't have to worry about fucking randoms. Okay? If you want to go and play the game and you want to be a shithead and you want to tell people they suck and fuck around and troll and stuff like that, do that. Okay? Do that if you want to do that. And then obviously, yeah, in ranked game. Well, the thing is, in ranked games, it sorts itself out, doesn't it? Because if you want to go and troll in ranked games, you know, if you want to actually get somewhere, you're going to be a bit annoyed because at the lower levels, you'll find trolls and people fucking around. But as you progress, you're not going to experience those people anymore because they're going to be in fucking bronze fucking about with the other retards, you know? Like, all comes out in the wash. It all balances out. Okay? It's all fine. Everything works out. There's an equilibrium that happens.
Opportunity to step up in this change. You know, part of what Dr. Solomon was saying was, you know, these very traditional ideas of like how men can show up. And really, I think we need to redefine that, right?
Okay, League of Legends is a bit different, isn't it? Okay. Okay, let's put that proviso in. Throwing games and stuff and trolling in ranked games, yeah, sure. You can have rules against that, okay? Fine. But the talk and shit should be okay. Talking and stuff like that is a different matter. But obviously, like, you know, if you're playing a football match and you keep scoring and you can fucking talk some shit, but if you keep scoring in your own goal for a laugh, then yeah, you're going to get taken off the pitch, sure.
It's not just one way. And also, you know, when we're in this movement, we want to invite men into this process, right? Not all men are the harassers, right? There's men that stay silent, men that join in, and really it takes men challenging and calling out other men when they're seeing harassment. Like, hey, dude, what are you doing? Like, what's going on?
Oh my God, they were treating it like the conversation about men like sexually harassing women and stuff, and you should call other guys out, right? Or if your guy calls someone a stupid bitch because they fuck up a play, take them to one side and tell them they shouldn't do that. I hope you're joining in. Fuck it.
Okay, that's wonderful.
One of the
But
things
how do I
that
make money
is,
off depressed people?
you know,
I love matches that were sterile as a eunuch. Thank you for the $2.
I think what a lot of guys are like really worried about are people telling them what to say. And this isn't about being word police or keeping everything PC. It's like challenging your ideas of like, why would you want to hurt other people? Why would you want to create this environment where
Who hurt
women
you?
don't want to be here? Actually, there's a lot more back and forth that can happen when we're all gaming together.
Yeah.
And the research is clear that these kinds of traditional toxic masculinity hurts men. So there's a study of 20,000 men that
I had no idea this existed. So they brought on a feminist to spout feminist talking points in regards to trash talking in video games. That's crazy. No wonder this got absolutely fucking mocked to the high heavens.
found that the degree to which the more men subscribed to those traditional notions of I have to win at all costs, I have to treat women as sexual objects, the more they endorsed those beliefs, the worse their mental health was. So it becomes this vicious cycle where the more this is the behavior, the worse it becomes for the self, and the self becomes depressed and anxious and isolated. And so it's as bad for the bully, well, maybe not as bad, but there's impact on the bully as well as on the victim.
I definitely can see that a lot of people who do this kind of harassment may have their own issues to deal with that they aren't, letting out in a healthy way.
And deserve to have care around those issues, deserve to address those issues directly rather than it coming out sideways in this kind of behavior.
And it takes real strength to be able to take a different stance. Like when you poke your head out, like you've been doing, like that's when the hammers come, right? But I think there's different ways to relate besides just hammer and nail. Like men can show a lot of power by taking responsibility for their actions, right? For actually caring for other people, by trying to protect rather than harming. Like there's actually a lot of opportunity for
harm, protect. We're talking about shit. You can just shit talk and yell without a mic. You can get your anger out and not get reported. Win-win. That's not true, though. Because I was saying much worse things in the microphone. Okay? I was saying way worse stuff in the microphone. And then I typed out your shit and I still got fucking banned. Most reports are not even a woman scared of being shouted at. It's some dude that's just trolling, and he doesn't give two fucks about your shit talk, but he wants to fuck you up for having fucking said some shit, He's like annoyed with you, so he just reports you, and because you said something, you get fucked, right?
men to take a different stance online.
Yeah. Let's take our last question from our Facebook audience. Tian?
Yes, we have a great comment here. Kate asks, there's a ton of trash talking in gaming. How can we tell the difference between trash talking and harassment?
That is a great question. I think the heart of it is that trash talk is really about like the thrill of the game. The trash talk is about I'm elevating myself and improving my game, but not at the expense of you. So it's bringing myself up without, conversely, putting you down. So that's one of the elements of it.
Oh, Mr. Lane, I'm Dr. Solomon. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but there is something we need to show the audience right now.
Oh, no.
In just a second here, the lights have come down, and that is a signal for a bully hunt. Now let's see exactly how a bully hunt works. This is our casual gamer, Pinklight 23, who has been harassed in-game. That's her, but let's cut to her feed. So we can see right now that we're in Pinklight 23's game. She's doing what she loves, playing CSGO.
You want to get raped, bitch? I know where you live. I can't handle how big her tits are. You want me to rape you?
Now, that's exactly the toxic behavior we're fighting against here. Now, let's see how she used our global tool to
100% real.
play that, please. So, Pinklight.
Dude, what the fuck is this? I've got to listen to that again, man. That was too good. What does all these people watching? Look at this guy. Look, he's not happy with that, is he? He is not happy about those rape comments. Dude, I've got to see that again.
The heart of it is that trash talk is really about like the thrill of the game. The trash talk is about
brilliant.
I'm elevating myself and improving my game, but not at the expense of you. So it's bringing myself up without, conversely, putting you down. So that's one of the elements of it.
Oh, Mr. Lane, I'm Dr. Solomon. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but there is something we need to show the audience right now.
Go over to the rape.
In just a second here, the lights have come down, and that is a signal for a bully hunt. Now let's see exactly how a bully hunt works. This is our casual gamer, Pinklight 23, who has been harassed in-game. That's her, but let's cut to her feed. So we can see right now that we're in Pinklight 23's game. She's doing what she loves, playing CSGO.
You want to get raped, bitch? I know where you live. I can't handle how big her tits are. You want me to rape you?
Now, that's exactly the toxic behavior we're fighting against here. Now, let's see how she used our global tool to call a bully hunter. Play that, please. So,
He's not happy with that, is he? He is shocked and appalled at the...
pink light, see how she used... Now, that's exactly the toxic behavior we're fighting against here.
And these must be actors, right? It must be. Look at all... Oh my god, this is so good. I mean, didn't the Aussie guy say the same sort of thing last week? Yeah, and it was based. Aussie guy was based. The fucking Aussie dude won.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do
Thank
I
you
make
for the $5.
money off depressed people?
Chud, if you like these clips, you must watch the
What?
Fallout 74
I've not seen
clip
that
of the
before.
high school kids who got banned for life. It's goated.
Now, let's see how she used our global tool to call a bully hunter. Play that, please. So Pink Light 23 is in-game. What she's going to do is call a bully hunter with our tool. She's doing it right now. She just logged onto our site, logged in with her Steam account, and is now locating a bully hunter. Now let's see which bully hunter was called.
Wait, hang on a sec.
Called.
It's all playing the same loop of gameplay, isn't it? This is obviously fake, right? But look, is that the same
now
loop
let's
of
see
gameplay?
which bully hunter was called.
Maybe not. But they're not actually playing, are they? This doesn't even make sense. Yeah, I know. Obviously, it doesn't make sense. It was a stupid idea. It was just retarded from the start.
So Pink Light 23 called the bully hunter. Now let's go back to her game and see how that plays out. Cut to that, please. Now we have Pink Light 23's game here, and if you look in the bottom left-hand corner, Bully Hunter 03 has entered the game. Now Bully Hunter 03 is in, and she's going to ask our Pink Light 23 to name the harasser. There it is. And now we know the harasser and the hunt is on. Now let's see it from Bully Hunter 03 perspective. Cut to that, please. Now we're following Bully Hunter 03 as she pursues
Now you're gonna pay for bullying me.
the bully. That's Pink Light 23 over there in the game, and Bully Hunter 03 is moving fast. Oh, and there's a kill and a double kill done excellently. And now we have the calling card here for Bully Hunters in the bottom corner. Bully Hunter harassment.
Oh my god,
is
dude.
calling card here for
Wow, I'm so scared. Award for neutralizing. Team award. Harassment is not a game. Bullyhunters.com. Dead. You gonna tell your mom? The calling card. What is even the point of this? What, like, do you think the bully's gonna look and go, oh my god, I've realized now the error of my ways. I'm not gonna bully anymore. I'm hanging up my bullying spurs.
Bully Hunters in the bottom corner. Bully Hunter harassment is not a game. Now, if you're just joining us, this is the first Bully Hunters Live. We've just seen a bully hunt, and we're going to take a minute to talk to our casual gamer, Pink Light 23, about her experience. Now, follow me. Sorry to interrupt you there. What's your name?
My name is Gretchen.
Gretchen, thank you so much for joining us. Now, it was very hard to watch that harassment. As a female gamer, do you experience a lot of in-game harassment?
Oh, absolutely.
And what kind of forms does that take?
Anywhere from in-game trash talk, which can be normal, but sometimes it gets pretty sexual and sounds pretty dangerous when they start threatening you, and then the DMs start coming. So that starts getting pretty scary.
Right, so that sort of like violent language that's being used, how does that affect you as a gamer?
Sometimes in-game, when it's trash talk, it's not a big deal, but when it starts feeling more personal, getting into DMs, and you start getting threats like they're going to come find you, or they know where you are, some of that stuff is trash talk, but it gets pretty scary when they start harassing you nonstop, and those DMs won't stop coming.
Right, and do you feel like that kind of...
Wait a second, but now we're talking about DMs. I mean, if someone's DMing you, you'd block them, wouldn't you? Dude,
dissuades you from continuing to play?
There are times where it gets pretty tough,
Yeah.
and you just want to take a break.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing. It's very brave of you to be here today.
Oh my
Back to you,
God.
Natalie.
It's so cringe.
All right, well, thank you for your patience. If you've just tuned in, we're talking to Kevin Lanham and Dr. Alexandra Solomon. You were talking about harassment in gaming, and you're about to answer one of our Facebook comments. It was about how to differentiate trash talk from harassment.
Yeah, well, the first point I was thinking about is it's about the intention. So the intention of trash talk is really just kind of elevating my play, but not at the expense of you. So the intention is to kind of bring myself more intentionally into the game, be more competitive, like bring my edge up, but not at the expense of bringing you down. Where the intention of harassment really is to kind of make the other person, the person at the receiving end of it, feel diminished, feel less than, and I feel more powerful.
What is this?
Comment tu peux être mort de stairs là, je comprends pas.
Il est passé prétention.
Ouais, d'accord.
Flash shot.
Like, really? Motherfuckers have cheat!
Oh no.
I play short, Kiki play B, and Zonic play A, so you two other organize.
As you want, so.
Where am I playing? Up to you. You want to play A? If not, maybe Smiley can take. Yeah, Smiley can take middle. Let's go. Yeah, can play with them.
Okay, I'll go in.
Put the other name on center.
Oh, and it's blue. Yeah, that's perfect for me. Oh, not Terry or green.
Oh, okay.
How many?
Deagle?
Only one.
I will pick him, okay?
Push B.
Losses have choked.
Ja, to jest lepiej, ale matchmaking jest.
Secret FPS.
Ja, mam tam może FPS. Ja Dream will run was.
Oh.
Simile, hello.
Behind side.
One car, last car.
Hit car.
No, it's
Hey!
Ooh.
Yeah, one under. One under.
One is in the apps.
Nothing A.
He's
I'm out.
pushing.
One A apps.
Oh.
One A apps. Pushing.
Wait,
pushing
is she
up.
supposed to be professional? She's a bit shit, isn't she?
He's not.
One more.
That was a bit better, but.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh no, it's contact. And I don't see anything. Carry.
Oh.
A slope through smoke. Bitch. What the fuck? I will push now.
Are women bad at video games?
I don't
Well, the question is, if women are good at video game, okay, why is it that every single fucking professional women's team nowadays is full of trans players?
Okay,
What
that's
the fuck is that
wonderful.
about exactly?
But how do I make money off depressed people?
Harassment is not a game. Chudlogic, you are no longer the chaser, you have become the chased.
Thank you very much for the 420, appreciate it.
see anything middle. I have lower. Too lower? Oh my god! I got stuck. I got stuck.
Also, if it's actually like because you have separation, don't you? You have esports teams for men and for women, right? Why would that be the case? Why would you not just have everyone play together? Because the whole point of separating out men and women in sports is that they obviously have got different bodies and stuff, and like the fastest man will always be faster than the fastest woman. Why? Yeah, but then that's an admission that women aren't as good at video games, right? At the top level.
One more. What? Where are people?
I can't. No, this is not true. I'm sorry. Really?
Oh no.
I knew it.
Uh-oh. Getting pressed. Not good.
One ups.
He's rushing.
No, he's just waiting there.
I can protect her.
One more, slope. Slope.
No,
Oof.
What, really?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's not true.
Oh my god.
Connector pushing.
It claims they're pros, yeah.
And
I don't know, obviously, but that's what they say.
Really? Fuck you. Comment tu peux être mort de stealth là?
Sacre bleu!
Like, really? Motherfuckers have cheat!
Oh, cheats! Uh-oh. The tilt is off the table. Call bully hunters now. Where's the bully hunters at?
I have to come out kitchen. No, not shot.
I have shot. No, I wanted to knife him. Yeah, stairs. Yeah.
Oh, oh. Oh.
I will molly go girls. I will molly for you.
Okay, go now. Ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Flashing.
One is stairs.
Yeah, right side! Short?
One was A.
Short. One was A, one is short. No!
Yeah, I'm not good. I can't play this game. You know, it's fun to have a few rounds, but I can't. It's not my kind of game.
I'm planting in the corner. No! CT. Playing you.
He's in beyond.
Yeah, one is already CT. One CT. Yeah, one.
Yeah, I played a bit when I was younger. See it? The original. The original Team Fortress. Oh dear.
At your expense. So that's one distinction. Another distinction I think is helpful
Women
is sort of
cannot
a
play.
being
Okay.
versus doing.
No more
distinction.
misogyny.
So trash talk is about doing. It's about me talking about my play and my skill versus your skill. It's a doing. Versus harassment is about being. If I'm talking about your sex, sexual orientation, gender, race, all of that, it's really about who you are as a person and diminishing you as a person. And you can't. There's nothing we can change about who we are. We can sort of use the competitive environment to sort of push ourselves forward, but harassment really makes the person on the receiving end feel less than and inferior. And the problem, as Kevin was saying earlier about the online community, is you don't have that feedback loop the way that you would when you were playing side by side, and I could cue to you, like, dude, like that was a bit too much, like tone it down, which is why what's happening tonight is so important. It's we're providing that feedback loop in the online world.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for your time. Mr. Lanham and Dr. Solomon, we really appreciate it. And now back to Tien.
Thanks.
God, this was so bad, man.
As of now, our new global tool works on CSGO, which is used by 25 million gamers. CSGO is just a start with this tool. But for gamers experiencing harassment in any game, there's a Bully Hunter field guide. Now, this will help every gamer fight against sexual harassment in gaming.
Also, was this only for women, or were guys allowed to use this too? Not that many would, but or gays. What about gays getting called an F slur and stuff? No men allowed.
And you will find a field guide with every special edition headset. You can also download it at bullyhunters.org. Now let's see what it looks like inside. Now in this field guide, you will understand the difference.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we said it. This is all fake. I mean, it's obvious. It's so transparently fake on the face of it, right? You don't even need to look into it that much. It's like, just bullshit. It was pre-recorded. I think it was pre-recorded. Is that right?
Difference between trash talk and harassment, and you'll learn how to deal with it.
Wait, what is
Natalie, the
this?
difference between
We're talking about rape threats, death threats. The list goes on, but it shouldn't.
trash talk and harassment.
Look at the person to your left. Now look at the person on your right. Now look in the mirror. For a toxic environment to exist, you need 3 players. A bully, a victim, and a witness. Which one are you? Bully.
And you'll learn how to deal with it. Natalie?
Fucking hell, man.
All right. Now we have with us Paloma Delgado of the National Organization for Women, or NOW. Paloma, please join me. This is the field guide, by the way. It's pretty cool. It's got a lot of interesting stuff in here. Hi, Paloma.
Oh, it's so badly done.
While you get settled here, I just want to ask you, this initiative resonates with a lot of other larger cultural movements happening around the world right now. So can you tell us a little bit more about those and why this might be important for them?
Absolutely. First of all, we need to acknowledge the fact that none of us exist in a bubble. We're a part of and affected by cultural movements, even if we're not specifically a part of that group. In this case, we want to create a cultural movement that tells women that the harassment they face online and offline is completely unacceptable. As activists, and more importantly, as people who just care about half of the population, it's extremely important that we make sure women feel validated and that they're important and that they don't deserve this. It's also extremely important that we let men know and would-be harassers know that this sort of behavior is completely unacceptable. I feel like sometimes we place a little bit too much emphasis on the victim to stave off harassment as opposed to the aggressors. Bottom line is that it is on the aggressors, on the people initiating that harassment, to choose respect over hostility, and that's the way these things get solved.
Yeah, that's true. So what you're saying is that, you know, harassment in gaming.
How is this so bad, dude? Like, this person is supposed to be a streamer, or they were a streamer at the time. How is it so shit? How did it go this bad? Oh my god, dude. What a fucking disaster.
Gaming affects women outside of gaming as well.
Definitely. So the thing is that, again, none of us exist in a bubble, right? Even if you're not a gamer, think about it this way. There are still spaces that exist in which harassment is not just accepted, it's the norm. This is what women have to go through all the time. I find it extremely disturbing that this is the sort of behavior that people expect all the time when they log into their computers. And the bottom line is that we're not going to have full equality until women are treated equally in their professional lives, their personal lives, and their online lives.
Yeah. And it's not about any special treatment, it's just about being treated equally.
Also, this fucking person is now non-binary, and they say they're not a man or a woman. Oh my god, this person was so traumatized by this experience of talking about bully hunters to help protect women gamers that she became non-binary in order to just fucking check out of all of it. That is what happened.
That's all we're asking for.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Paloma. We really appreciate it. And that's right, guys. This is a really important message, and anyone can show support by sharing the campaign, changing their profile picture, getting the message out there that harassment in gaming is just not okay. And the more we can raise for the awareness of the problem, the larger impact we can have.
Now, it's been an amazing day today, and we've launched our global tool, which fought bullies and in-game harassment. Here are some bully hunt highlights from today. Cue highlights, please.
Hey, bitch, I know where you live. I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna rape you. You stupid gamer whore, bitch.
It's the same voice. God, this dude is getting around. What are we even watching, dude?
Now, before we wrap up, let's see what people were saying on
harassment of all kinds in the future.
Okay, and we have another one here.
Look at the These people, look at this guy's eyes. Look at him.
In the future.
Okay. And
He
we
doesn't
have
know
another
where to
one
look.
here. Okay. Now, aren't
What are
you
they
just
watching?
bullying the bullies? Now, no, bully hunters aren't bullying the bullies. Will not incite or encourage additional harassment or abuse. The bully hunters will only engage with other harassers through gameplay and will eliminate them from the game using their skills and talent, not harassment. Now, we've done so much today, but the fight isn't over.
Yeah. Please go to bullyhunters.org. Use our global tool, become a hunter, call a hunter, show your support, by sharing our message, just stand up for what's right here. Together we can really make an impact and end in-game harassment. So, thank you for watching.
To fucking sponsor this, Steel Series, Vertigear, now Cyberpower PC, Northwestern University Esports Club. Fucking hell, man. Dude, it's so cringe, dude. Oh, well, I wasn't there when it happened. But I'm here now to laugh at it now. That was fucking classic, man. I'm glad we did a segment on that. That was some great comedy. I like the bit of that guy just saying the insane rape shit was wild. Oh.